So earlier today, I talked about being healed fully by the power of God. And I just wanted to share really briefly, really quickly, that it is possible and healing is for you. God wants to heal you. He wants you to be set free. So I wanted to share really quickly that I was healed and delivered from anxiety and depression in 2020. So the year 2020, I feel like, was really eye-opening for all of us. I feel like it really brought to the surface and kind of exposed where we were individually in our spiritual walk with the Lord. And just kind of shined a light on what was lacking, what was missing, and that was Jesus. So I grew up in church my whole life, but I grew up in a lot of religious churches. That year, I had always struggled with anxiety and depression, but that year it came to the surface and was so much more prevalent. I was crippled with anxiety and depression. It was so bad. So bad that my husband, he had never said this before, but he literally was just like, you need help. The moment he said that, I feel like something happened within me. As soon as he said that, I acknowledged it. I knew he was right, but I knew that what I needed was Jesus. I believed that so strongly within my heart. I knew that he had suggested therapy, counseling, medication if I needed it. All those things are not bad per se, but they weren't the answer. And I knew that I would just, if I started down that road, I would just go into this cycle of trying all these different things, and they wouldn't fully heal me. So I knew that I needed Jesus. He was the only one that was going to heal me. He was the only one that was going to set me free. So that night, I was taking a shower. I'll never forget it. I cried out to the Lord in my shower, and I just told him, God, I give you everything. I give you my life. I give you my house. I give you my husband. I give you my kids. I give you my job. I give you my situation, my finances, my job, everything. I gave it all to him, and then I said, God, I give you my life. And in an instant, like a weight of bricks that was sitting on me, they fell off, and I felt this weight lift off of me. And I felt the joy of the Lord so strong, and his peace and his presence was so, so strong. I had been touched by the power of God. I began speaking in tongues and just praying, and I hadn't done that in years and years and years. And from that moment on, it began a journey in my life of pursuing the Lord and going from glory to glory. Now from that, there is still things that I have to overcome. There's still things that I have to work through, because healing is, you gotta walk it out daily. And that's a lot of the things that I share, is just walking out your healing journey, receiving that healing, and then just walking it out. So I would love to know what your guys' testimonies are, what your story is, if you've received healing in some way, if you've been touched by the power of God. I've been touched by the power of God many times, and so thankful for his presence in my life. But that was a very prevalent moment for me when I really got delivered from anxiety and depression, and it never came back.